off against in the red corner today. So plenty of recent history between these two outstanding boxers from the powerhouse IBA boxing nations of Cuba and Kazakhstan. So there it is, David Espinosa. I asked him how he would like to be introduced yesterday, ¿Cuál es tu nombre? And he told me, David Espinosa. Manuel and Santoya on his passport as Besmi Mohammed of Algeria with a brief set of final instructions. What a contest this promises to be. We are underway. The opening bell sounds in this 67-kilogram welterweight gold medal bout between boxers from Kazakhstan and Cuba. The man wearing red is Torekhan Sabyrkhan, younger brother of Mahmoud Sabyrkhan, the southpaw wearing blue, operating out of a wide-legged stance and seeking to get to work with a stab jab to the body and power-driving left cross to the head is David Espinosa, two 18-year-olds. Facing off for the second time this year in this city, because in March they boxed right here in Budva at the quarter-final stage of the Adriatic Pearl Tournament. And on that occasion, it was Sabyrkhan who prevailed at that quarter-final encounter. After facing off against Sabyrkhan in that quarter-final, he made it all the way through to the gold medal. Did Sabyrkhan. It was an intense head-to-head. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body, right jab upstairs from Espinosa. And again, Espinosa seeking to use flashing punches. The beautiful 1-2 once again. The left hand coming from around his kneecap and landing with a bent arm against Sabyrkhan, who's been put on the end of these long, lashing straight punches. Stab jab to the body once again, as Espinosa just seeking to showboat and discourage Sabyrkhan. The head-to-head between the two yesterday was intense. Espinosa couldn't keep a straight face. Sabyrkhan was seeking to get inside his mind as he peered into his eyes, seeking to sear his soul. Good burst of activity to both body and head from Sabyrkhan, and Sabyrkhan pounding his ribcage, saying, "Bring it to me," as he goes in pursuit of him once again. You can see the family facial resemblance between his older brother, the accomplished Mahmoud Sabyrkhan. Remember, in his first appearance at the Senior World Championships, Mahmoud Sabyrkhan made it all the way through to the gold medal bout as his younger brother lands a good right cross onto the unprotected chin of Espinosa. Approaching 2.5 minutes gone, but there's a right-left combination once again from Espinosa. And he's used his shot selection and footwork very well indeed. The chin appearing as an open target, but look how flexible his waist there as he pivoted off backwards, looking for the left cross once again, looking to counter with a left uppercut was Sabyrkhan. Sabyrkhan reaching with a right cross as Espinosa content to hold those hands down by his knees. Left up cross over the top, right uppercut through the middle, and Espinosa scoring with a left cross once again, drop down with a left hook to the body, countered by a right hand over the top from Sabyrkhan. Sabyrkhan bustling away to the body of his opponent. The first round in the book in the high quality opening of this welterweight final. Both boxers enjoying success. What will the judges prefer? I happen to think that the man in blue, the Cuban boxer, did enough to take the opening round, but what say the 5 scoring judges? Because I think this man's shot selection, particularly with his backhand, was impressive indeed. But Sabyrkhan had plenty of successes of his own. It could well be a split first 3 minutes. But I think with shots like that, final right hook to the body, very impressive from Espinosa, but Sabyrkhan right in this as well. So how did the scoring judges see that opening round? And it's a 3-2 split in favor of Sabyrkhan. I thought it might have gone the other way, but it's Sabyrkhan with his nose in front after 3 minutes of boxing. So we move into the second round, and both men out onto the logo while the sound of the bell was still reverberating around his Broadwood arena. And having conceded the first 3-2, Espinosa no longer on the edge of range with his hands down by his belt line, instead planting his feet into the canvas of the boxing ring and standing in front of Sabyrkhan, seeking to take him on. Good left cross and right uppercut through the middle from the southpaw in blue. Sabyrkhan counters with a right hand of his own. And this is terrific quality between these two 18-year-olds who are bidding for world championship gold in the 67 kilogram welterweight division. So Sabyrkhan just put on the end of a left cross once again, as switching his feet momentarily to land with what was a left jab is Espinosa, but then look at that burst of activity to body and head from Sabyrkhan as Espinosa retreated to the ropes and invited pressure. He was accommodated in that regard by Sabyrkhan, who took advantage of the full-size target that Espinosa presented, standing square on the ropes. Beautiful two-shot salvo, and then a wicked right bolo uppercut to the body from Espinosa. Nice movement in the pocket, and there's a right hook downstairs once again, followed by a left hook and right hand over the top. Terrific punch picking to the body of Sabyrkhan from Espinosa. Approaching the halfway stage, there's an uppercut ripped through the middle, followed by a left hook from Espinosa. Countered in between that success from Sabyrkhan, and it has been that type of contest with both men showcasing their high quality in this bid for world championship gold. Nice movement in the pocket from both boxers. Sabyrkhan turning sideways and slipping from the waist to make his man miss. Left hook over the top from Sabyrkhan is countered by a scoring shot from Espinosa. And far less movement with the feet from both boxers, particularly Espinosa. And as he was seeking to cover up, just had his head jolted back by a 4-shot combination from Sabyrkhan. Feinting with the feet now, as holding those hands low once more is Espinosa, just adjusting his trunks. That could be to adjust the protective cup and aid his breathing a little bit deep into this second round. Both men inaccurate with right hands. Sabyrkhan long bridging his man with a jab now. Knocking it down is Espinosa and reaching for a left cross over the top, and then he doubles up the attack to make it a two-phase attack that he kept going. Scoring with the right jab is Espinosa. Sabyrkhan looking to counter out of that orthodox stance. Closing 20 seconds of what has been a high-quality round, fought at a fantastic clip. Good left uppercut through the middle from Espinosa, in search of the right hook, but look at Sabyrkhan's successes at mid-range with uppercuts coming through the middle. Sabyrkhan working to both body and head. Espinosa seeking to hold on, then disengages beyond range. Beautiful action in the second round for the entirety of the 3-minute stanza. An absolutely fantastic round produced. Now remember, this man took the first on a 3-2 split in a round where I thought it might have gone the other way, but that's how closely matched these two boxers are. How will the second round be scored in this bid for 67 kilogram welterweight gold? Look at the work to the body from Espinosa. That was a real hallmark of the second round he produced. Able to drop down with bolos and hooks to the body. But Sabyrkhan had successes at mid-range as well. There was one moment where he bulldozed Espinosa back to the ropes and scored heavily to both body and head. Remember, a 3-2 split in favor of the man from Kazakhstan, and a sweep of the cards in the second round. Is that right? Well, that means Sabyrkhan leads 20 points to 18 for judges 2, 3 and 4, and it's all square 19 points apiece for judges 1 and 5. And I thought, for what it's worth, that Espinosa deserved more than that from the second round, because his body work and body punches are sometimes more difficult to score, but his body work was exceptional in that second round. Look at that uppercut through the middle from Espinosa. Sabyrkhan always in this. And remember, 10-9 is a close round, and in the event that all of the judges see a close round the same way, that's how you can end up with what appears to be a lopsided scorecard. But I think Espinosa desperately unlucky not to come away with a share of that second round. So we've got three scores of 20 points to 18 for judges 2, 3 and 4 in favor of Torekhan Sabyrkhan, the 2024 Asian Youth Champion at 67 kilograms from the event in his homeland earlier this year. That was his second consecutive Asian youth title. And here he is on the global stage in pursuit of his first World Championship gold. Man who has proved to be the king of his continent, having taken 2 junior titles, 2 youth titles, an Asian champion every year since 2021. And here he is now, given the context of the scorecards. If you can avoid being dominated and avoid being knocked out, he scores with a good right hand to the body that just caused Espinosa to back up. Was he hurt by that shot? As he scores with a right hand to the body once again. Sabyrkhan, then a burst of shoe shine punches through the middle against Espinosa. Good 2-shot salvo of hooks, and again uppercut through the middle, and then a hook around the corner from Espinosa. And the quality being produced by these 2 18-year-olds is magnificent to behold. So much success in IBA boxing and on the Olympic stage produced by Kazakhstan and Cuba, and that conveyor belt of success shows no sign of abating if you consider that you've got 18-year-olds coming through their respective programs like this. 2 minutes gone in the third and final round, a round where Espinosa needs a massive final round to overturn the 2-point deficit he faces for judges 2, 3 and 4. There he scored with a left uppercut to the body a few moments ago. He appearing to feel the pace, but he comes back with a right uppercut through the middle and left hook around the corner. Sabyrkhan countering with straight punches of his own. So neither man able to free their hands and work away, and perhaps this a bit of a gentleman's agreement as they seek some respite, get a bit of a breather, and now go again with 20 seconds remaining in this final frame. The skill level and the ring craft, look at that hand speed and punch picking from Espinosa, countered by work to both body and head from Sabyrkhan, who lands a cracking left hook to check the chin of Espinosa, and it's Sabyrkhan on the front foot backing up Espinosa as he looks to ragdoll him around the ring on the sound of the bell. A terrific contest, and given the context of the scorecards, well, it's going to be the man who has climbed the neutral corner turnbuckle just above our commentary position who is going to be declared as the world champion and victor in this 67 kilogram welterweight final. But again, I feel that Espinosa deserved more, particularly from that second round where he was judged to have lost it across the board. I thought his work to the body was simply sensational in that second 3-minute frame, and yet it wasn't rewarded by any of the 5 scoring judges. So I think it's going to be the man in red who's declared the victor. Let's head up to the boxing ring and get the official verdict at the conclusion of that high quality contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecards where we have a split decision in favor of your winner. In the red corner, representing Kazakhstan, Torekhan.
So Torekhan Sabyrkhan, a split decision victor over David Espinosa of Cuba, emulating the accomplishments of his brother Mahmoud Sabyrkhan, who was the IBA World Elite Champion in 2023 in Tashkent last summer. But he prevailing on a 4-1 split decision verdict to earn a repeat victory over his familiar rival David Espinosa, a repeat victory right here in Budva, having bested him in the Adriatic Pearl Youth Tournament earlier this year. But here on the gold medal stage of the Youth World Championships, the quality that these two men combined to produce was simply sensational and breathtaking to behold. David Emmanuel Espinosa deserves immense credit for the quality that he produced. I think he's really unlucky with the scores that went against him and the manner that they went against him, particularly in the second round.